The following is a presentation of Bakersfield College Athletics.
Tries to go the distance. That's going to be a call.
Offensive foul against the Rams number 2, Generalao. First personal foul, first team foul.
Great job by Leviticus for 2. He takes that charge. Led by Coach McCall. Averaging 68 points a game, 39 rebounds a game, and 10 assists a game. Shooting 40% from the field goal percentage, 35 from 3 through 7 games. Penetration, and that's a nice move and finish by Latu. Latu, the freshman out of Bakersfield, California, Independence High School, looking very effective at the point guard. So now man look by the Renegades against Victor Valley. Victor Valley off to a rough start so far, 1-4 on the year. That hasn't been much fun for Coach Fun of Victor Valley. A nice move and finish by Jordan Malvo, the sophomore out of Adelanto High School in Compton, California. Been a good week for Compton, if you ask Kendrick Lamar. Squabble up. So Victor Valley, they're coming off that loss. Malvo had 2 points in that game, so he's already looking to try to contribute more than he did in their previous outing. They were led by Sheldon Grant. He had 19 points. All right, so the Renegades on the offensive end. Nice motion offense through the bottom, gets it down to Fell. Fell looking to make a move in the post. Nice jump hook, and that's no good. Rebound, Rams. They push the tempo. Malvo with the deep 3. That's going to be short and no good. Rebound control, Renegades. Dante King gets it over to Musoa. A lot of action. So far, Renegades up 4-3. Pushing the pace, Jordan Clayton. He's out of Summit High School in Rancho. Ball inside to Fumoso. Nice, strong move. Renegades looking to have intent to go to the paint every time. Malvo gets it over to Grant. Grant was the leading scorer. You know he's going to be active, and he gets the nice teardrop in the paint. With two. One on move, and he can't be stopped. Nice penetration.
And Kenny, I have to mention, from the previous games, this is a completely different Renegade team. I think they got their confidence. They're getting their confidence more with each game.
Well, this is my first look at the Renegade men. They had their last outing at L.A. Pierce where they won 73-61, but right now, Latu is saying, I cannot be stopped as he continues to go to his right and attack. Coach McCall got the guys playing with some great energy, along with Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
Man, appropriate name for a legend.
Yeah, Coach Carter.
Jumper is short by Jones.
I mean, you can clearly see the difference from their previous games.
Deep three is good, and money by Isaiah Perry, the red shirt freshman out of Garces High School. All right, another deep three. Can't return the favor. That's Jordan Clayton, comes up short. The two, over to Phil. Phil attacking. Nice strong move, can't finish. Gets his own rebound, back up, and he's having a tough go at it in the paint so far tonight. Malvo a little out of control. Shot by Weaver's no good, and that's a long time in the key.
In the paint, right.
Jones attacks, and this blocked, but it's going to be contact, and he'll be going to the line for two. You know, so in the Renegades' previous outing, Leviticus Latu had a nice game along with Ollie Fell, but Latu had 12 points, 6 assists. Ollie Fell had 16 points, 4 boards. Lyndall Henderson, a.k.a. Deuce, the son of another East High legend, had 18.7 rebounds. Lyndall Henderson Jr. I got to put the junior on it because his pops is one of my guys. So now we have a conference in the paint.
Yeah, Kenny, there's a lot of energy on the floor right now. We're just 5 minutes into this game.
All right, you see the intensity level is very high. Two teams, opposite types of records, trying to find themselves in early non-conference play. (13-7) Renegade lead. Definitely want to thank our sponsors at Valley Strong Credit Union. They're voted the best credit union in the business. First free throw is going to be no good by Jones. You also want to, definitely give thanks to our other sponsors for our Renegade football experience at Luigi's and Carpet Outlet Plus. All the people who've supported our journey as we transition to the hardwood. Second free throw is good by Jones, and we'll have a sub. Coming in for Jones will be number 5, Derek Hankins. He's out of Desert Pines High School in Los Angeles. Exciting times for Renegade basketball. New blood at leadership as the deep three is no good. And that shot was by Markel Brooks. He's out of Golden Valley High School. Bakersfield, California. Gustavo Chavez guarding up top, and he's going to have to do a better job than that because he opened the door, and Sheldon Grant said, "Let me in." Jumper, no good by Chavez. Rebound, Brooks, and he'll be going to the line for 2.
And Chavez is going to be pretty reliable with that jump shot once he gets hot. He seems like he has an automatic range, kind of like Steph Curry.
Got you. Okay. So, I mean, you see the confidence in the way that he approached that first shot.
Exactly.
You know, it looked like a very confident shot. All right, so 13-10 Renegades, 14:36 to go in this first half. I'm excited to do my first Renegade Hoops game because I grew up watching the legacy of Mr. McCall, and his son played with my son Kamani in some of their youth basketball experience.
Right.
All right, so the Rams gets it over to Malvo. Malvo looking to take advantage. Runner in the paint, no good. Gets his own rebound and money. Malvo's very active. He's already doubling his output from his previous game. Henderson with the deep 3 is splash. Lyndall Henderson, the sophomore out of Bakersfield Christian High School, showing a little more range than his pops have.
You know, and you got to love the confidence of these Renegades right now. They are taking these shots. They're not hesitating.
Right. Nice ball movement. Oh, and that's going to stay with the Rams. Nice hustle by Jeremiah Weaver. He's the hometown kid out of Victor Valley High School, Redlands. Now they're attacking the baseline, using the glass, but no good. But again, look at the energy and effort on the offensive glass.
I tell you, this is with each game, the Renegades are improving, more confident. They're playing well together. This is exciting.
Perry gets it over to Brooks. Brooks looks like he shuffled his foot, and he definitely did. That's going to be a travel and a turnover. Heading the other way. You know, I think, Doc, you may have meant that the Victor Valley Rams have better energy on the offensive boards down here. I thought you meant to say them down there, but the Renegades finally get a rebound defensively. Loving the energy of Henderson as he attacks. Lyndall Henderson, the nephew of the great J.R. Henderson, UCLA Bruin greatness.
Wow.
He's no longer J.R. Henderson, though. He's J.R. Sakuragi. As he lives in Japan, changed his name. And now we have a timeout. We'll take our first timeout here on GoGaze.com and be back with more action right after this. Welcome back to the Gil Bishop Sports Arena. Bakersfield College men's basketball up 17-12 over the Victor Valley Rams. Lyndall Henderson providing some great energy off the bench. He'll be going to the line for 2. Now, in the previous game, he definitely had a great outing with that 18 points. He's looking to have that same kind of effort tonight. First free throw good. Henderson's the sophomore out of Bakersfield Christian High School. Part of a couple of championship runs. Right now he's trying to slow up a Victor Valley team trying to find themselves, but they're out of control and turn the ball over. Controlled by the Gades. Perry pushing the pace. Drives to the left, and that's a nice finish for Isaiah Perry.
You know, the toughest thing for a new coach is to get your players to buy in. And doesn't look like McCall had too tough a time getting them to buy in. They are playing extremely well.
You know, it's amazing when you got coaches that have history. It's not hard to be a leader when you have the history. No matter where that history was sustained.
That's right.
As long as you have one. Nice move by Malveaux. Comes up short. Rebound Renegades. Chavez gets it over to Henderson. Henderson back out top. Shot is short.
Not a bad choice, though. Not a bad shot. Not a bad look.
Right, you got to take the open shot if you for Mosu. For Muso. I need to make sure I'm saying that right. For Muso. All right, 20-14 Renegades. Gets it back inside. Skipped over to Chavez. Brooks attacking the paint. Tipped out by Formosu. Shot no good. Grant out of control, nearly a turnover. Now it's kicked back over to Malveaux. Malveaux to Grant, back at the top of the key. High pick and roll. Kicked over to the baseline, step back three, no good. Rebound Chavez. Formoso gets it over to Chavez. High pick and roll, and Henderson looking to take advantage.
Oh.
And out of control pass.
Well, you know, it was a good idea. He was in the right place, but their vision was definitely interrupted by all those arms and hands flying. So,
yeah, you know, nice idea. Too much mustard on the hot dog. Dribble handoff. Oh, and then nice attempt at our first dunk of the game. And then we have the travel, but woo, they tried to take off. Great challenge by the Renegade defenders.
he did take off. It's hard to believe there was like absolutely no contact on that.
Right, refs letting them play. So Perry comes out. Dante King comes in. Along with Nadeve. Oh, and that's going to be another turnover as Formoso shuffles his feet and travels. Sheldon Grant, sophomore out of Akina High School, Pomona, California, gets it over to Jeremiah Weaver. Hankins controls it on the right wing. Renegades in the man. Defense. Nice move by Grant. Rebound for Muso. Out. That's going to be out as the pass outlasts Henderson.
I mean, did you see he literally reached over the guy's shoulder to tap the ball?
Right, you talking about some wingspan right there.
Yeah, he was trying to get it and tap it off his leg to make it go out of bounds. But
yeah, good hustle by Henderson. Nonetheless, turnover Renegades. You know, Sheldon Grant was their leading scorer, and you definitely could see why. He's been able to attack the paint very well. And now we got a runner, and that's going to be no good by Hankins. Oh, and they called a blocking foul, and that got McCall, Coach McCall, highly upset as all he needed to do was slide his feet. First personal foul, 14th foul. for the Renegades. And we'll have Hankins shooting too. First free throw is good. Second free throw is up and good. Latu gets it over to Dante King, skips it to Henderson. Waves off the pick. Nice entry pass. Now you're going to have Brooks looking to go one-on-one before skipping it, and that's a nice attack, but can't finish the layup. Rebound Gates. Still battling inside is that baby.
That was the one that got away.
Nice shot by Gomez. Deep three by Deuce Henderson. Money. Looking to return the favor is no good. Jordan Clayton. Renegades pushing tempo and turn it over. Gomez, bounce pass, and that's going to be blocked by Henderson. Nice block by Henderson. It's going to cause the turnover. So amazing energy and effort as Henderson fights to get back into the play. We'll have Navdevi coming back out. Latu to Famuso. Famuso into Henderson with the reverse. Nice tip again outside. Money by Markel Brooks.
You know, Kenny, any team that comes into this gym, it's not the Renegades you're going to have to beat. You're going to have to beat Coach McCall.
Right.
Because he is coaching these guys up and down the floor the entire time.
Absolutely. As Jordan Clayton gets the last bucket, looks like Coach McCall's looking to ride the hot hand of Deuce Henderson. But Henderson gets it back in to Brooks. Nice jump hook by Brooks. 27-20 Renegades, 7:06 to play in this first half of action. Standing that man defense, and they got him scrambling, and that's going to be a turnover by Jordan Clayton. Isaiah Perry comes back in for Dante King. Nice minutes from the freshman. He's out of Crane Medical Prep, Illinois. Latu gets it to the right wing. Perry to Henderson. Henderson saying, you better get out here. I've already hit you for three. Now he's looking to attack the paint. Little out of control. Gets it back out to Perry. Perry with the deep three.
Oh.
Off. For the Rams. Led by Gomez. Back to Gomez. Gomez back over to Hankins. Hankins isolated out front. Nice strong move and finish. Famuso asking for the push off and doesn't get it. Famuso out at top. Tough pass. And we have a fast break, and that's going to be thrown by Famuso. Nice hustle by Famuso.
You can see when he took off that is exactly what he was going to do. If he missed it, he was going to go for it.
Amazing effort to get back into the play, and he throws that.
And the Renegades have possession.
Controlled by the Renegades. Wow. Perry, deep three, splash.
That's his shot.
Rams looking to attack. and get a bucket. Nice job by Hankins. Right through the chest of Fomuso. Shot is short. Nice defense by Latu. Hustling to get back, and we'll have a foul out front. So coming in, it's going to be Jeremiah Weaver for Marcus Gomez for the Rams. Renegades control. It's going to be Latu out front before he gets it to Dante King. King over to Fomuso. Fomuso to Perry. Perry looking to take advantage. Nice spin move, but can't finish. Is Brooks.
Yeah, he wasn't in position on that one.
So Perry will be called for the blocking foul. 4:50 left to play. Renegades somehow holding on to this lead, 30-24. Victor Valley playing a bit out of control in moments, looking to try to cut into this lead and can't do it.
Well, we're definitely looking at a very mature Renegade team, and it increases with each game.
Absolutely, and Isaiah Perry very intent on driving to the bucket, and he's going to be fouled going to the line for two. So Isaiah Perry, 6-foot freshman out of Garces High School, makes the first. Perry on the season's averaging 6 points a game, shooting 40% from the floor.
Yeah, and I expect that average to increase before the season ends.
Nice finish by the Rams. Yeah, Perry looks very aggressive. You definitely expect that number to go up, especially as he enters conference play. Perry attacking again. Gets stopped. Good defense inside by Hankins. Back out to Latu. Latu looking to isolate. Attacks the basket in a tough shot, but great hustle by Fomuso. Comes up empty on the follow. Malvo pushing the tempo. Gets it over to Jones. Jones with the pull-up off the glass. Nice. The bank is open before Thanksgiving. The bank is open.
It won't be open Thanksgiving.
It won't be open tomorrow, but it's open today. High screen and roll. Latu and Phil. Perry to Phil. Phil. Dribble handoff to Chavez. Chavez looking to make a move. Back out to Fomuso. 8 on the shot clock. Latu kicks it out to Perry. Perry off. Oh, and that looked like that was going to be Renegade ball, but it's going to be off of Chavez's hands. And Coach Carter and McCall are screaming to get back, get back.
He's like the sixth man.
Yes, he is. You better not take a three over here on this wing right here. Malvo on the right wing. Gets it over to Hankins. High screen and roll for Hankins. Hankins to Jones. Jones. Splash. So 32-31, the Rams definitely cut back into this lead. And it's down to 1 point. Fail at the top of the key. Gets it over to Perry. Looking to try to take advantage in the post is Fomuso. Nice strong move by the big man, God will, Fomuso.
And when he made that move, he told him where he was going.
It was God's will for him to get that bucket in, and now you got an offensive foul. They're going to call the offensive foul on the screener, if I'm not mistaken, by the Rams. Wow, it's going to be on number 12, Jeremiah Weaver. And that's the 15th foul. Next one will be putting the Renegades in the bonus. Latu, out high, dribble handoff to Perry. Perry to Brooks. Brooks gets it over to Chavez. Chavez with the head fake, attacking the basket, jump stop, and great defense by Hankins. But the outlet pass is going to be hit by Fell and out of bounds. Henderson comes in for Chavez. Henderson's having a great first half so far. And he blows the layup after having a point-blank opportunity. Now he makes the harder George Gervin style under finger roll, the arm finger roll.
That was literally a toss-up, and that's what he did, and it went in.
Crossover, pull-up is no good by Latu. Oh, and that's going to be out of bounds to the Rams. So 1:37 to play. Rams have been trailing this whole half and fought all the way back and have an opportunity to take a lead for the first time. Nice pump fake. Good help. Ball's kicked over to Malveaux. Malveaux makes him pay with the three. Jordan Malveaux. So Malveaux had 2 points in the previous game, and that causes McCall to call the timeout. We'll take a quick one, too, with 1:13 to play in the first half here on GoGaves.com. Welcome back to GoGaves.com. BC basketball. Men had a nice lead, but the Victor Valley Rams came charging back and have taken a 2-point lead with 1:13 to play in this first half. You know, and it's definitely been their energy. I talked about it early in the first half, how their energy on the offensive glass was. You can see that energy translate to a lead, but Deuce Henderson slips as he's coming off the curl, and that's another turnover that's going to lead to points for the Rams. And you got to think Coach McCall is definitely upset after that because he run that play for Henderson after the timeout and he slips.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we didn't have a fall earlier there, so I don't know why it was slick there for him. But yeah, he just lost his footing.
Yeah, sometimes you're just trying to get a lot of speed on that curl. He's coming around on that curl screen. Just lost his footing.
Yeah, you know, and these guys, when they cut to the basket, you can't actually see it because they move so fast. But, I mean, the angle that they cut in, if you tried to walk at that angle, you couldn't do it.
Right. It's almost like a motorcycle turning the corner. They lean into it.
Yes.
You know, and that momentum, you hope you stay up. Good to see that he's not hurt. Gage will have the ball inbounding on the baseline with 47 seconds to play. 38-34, we trail. Out to Fell, and that's a nice open look. Splash Mountain. Nice shot by Fell. And that gets it to a 1-point lead for the Rams. Rams have Clayton out front over to Malveaux. Malveaux looking to get it to Hankins. High screen and roll for Hankins. Hankins attacking, and that's a little bit short. Looking for a foul, doesn't get it. Outlet to Fell. Fell. Oh, and that's going to be a foul as Fell gets it to Brooks.
And he may have been able to get that shot off if he had taken off a step sooner.
Right. Nice job attacking him. And see if Fell can knock these 2 free throws down with 16 seconds left to play. First free throw is no good. Fomuso comes back in for Fell. Brooks makes the second free throw, and we have a tied game at 38. Jones trying to take advantage of that speed, cannot. Resets. And we have 5 seconds left. Jones attacks, a nice help over to the three-point shot, and it's good at the buzzer. Nice shot by Sheldon Grant will give the Victor Valley Rams a 3-point lead. We will take a break and be back with second half action on GoGaze.com. All right, welcome back to live action on GoGaze.com. BC men's basketball trailing by a late three-pointer that fell at the buzzer. You know, and I believe that was Sheldon Grant or Weaver that hit that. But nonetheless, nice tempo and pace by both teams. And you can tell the team that turns the ball over less is going to be the team that comes out victorious in this contest as they play such a tight game.
Correct. Yeah, that tone has definitely been set in terms of what this outcome is going to look like once you take advantage of the turnover. Probably going to be victory.
Yep, so Perry was the leading scorer with 10 points for the Renegades. For the Rams, it was Derek Hankins. He has 11 points, and Malvo has 10 points. So nice balance that you see from Victor Valley. I mean, Clayton also has 6 points for Victor Valley, and now they get it inside, and that's going to be no good by Weaver. But again, their energy level on the offensive glass is the true reason they're winning this game by the 3 points that they have, because they've earned many extra opportunities.
They went down as much as 10 points. So, yeah, that energy is what kept them close and got them the lead that they have now.
Yep, you got to love the energy of Coach Greg McCall. You know, we talked about it's his first season. He's looking to find a way to gel his new unit, get them to play together, and he's loving the energy level after the half already. Latu looking to take advantage, one-on-one. Nice move, but it gets blocked as the double team comes, and that's going to stay with the Renegades. At the timeout, we'll talk about special guest, halftime guest that we had with Dr. Julian Wilson.
Yes, very special guest. Stay tuned.
Near turnover, captured by Dante King. King with the hezzy, and it gets blocked by Grant. Amazing block by Grant, one-on-one defense. Blocks the shot. All right, so Sheldon Grant, he only had 4 points at the half. You know he's going to look to be active because he had that 4 points in the first few minutes of that first half. But as I said, this Victor Valley team looking to be very balanced. Oh, and that's going to be out. Control to the Renegades.
You know, and I think it had either been that call or it had been over and back on Victor Valley.
Right, and it looks like the ref gave him the benefit of the doubt on that. Nonetheless, Leviticus Latu, 6-foot freshman. Now it's in the fail. Oh, and they called the travel on the post-up move. Fell looked confused because he said I was dribbling. Nonetheless, it's a turnover.
And, you know, I always love it, Kenny, when those palms come up with the player.
Yep, you say it every time, too. As soon as you see the open palms, you know who's guilty.
Yep.
Nice baseline move, and this block. Amazing block by Fo Muso. But the Renegades can't capitalize. Grant attacking the right side, and he was just looking to get contact because that was nowhere near going in.
He just put it up.
And that foul's going to be on Isaiah Perry, the freshman out of Garces. Perry, you know, Perry had a very active first half, 3 of 6, 2 of 4 from the three-point line for 10 points, and he only had 1 foul until picking up that last one.
Yeah, you know, and I remember having a conversation with Coach McCall about Perry, and he just said it, you know, straight out, you know, Perry just got to shoot the ball. You got to shoot it. That is his shot, and I'm glad to know that the coach has that confidence in him.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that players love about Coach McCall. He's not only got the best out of his kids, I forgot to mention his daughter, Bob Elias Hall of Famer, pro all over the world. Nice move by Phil, looking to flush it but can't finish it. You like the approach, but he couldn't finish it.
That was beautiful, folks. He just missed it at the end.
You know, so currently the Rams are shooting 42%, Renegades at 38%. But the Renegades are shooting 45% from three, and that's what's keeping us in this game and barely trailing 4 points. Because I talked about the energy level of the Rams has been amazing.
Right.
And their balance has been amazing as they get the nice pass and bucket. Bucket by Weaver, pass by Hankins. You know, on this end, it looks like the Renegades are content with, you know, isolation, going one-on-one once they make a few moves for certain players. You know, and that's the contrast in styles that you see in this game. Victor Valley Rams seem to be moving the ball a little bit more.
Right.
The Renegades have a few guns that have been gunning.
Right. Well, the Renegades will have to be careful because as it stands right now, the Rams are slowly chipping away at increasing the lead.
Latu out at the top, attacking. Oh, Fell looking to try to dunk over his own man on the follow. Amazing effort on the offensive glass. Wow.
Did he find the sky?
Woo! He took the elevator that we took yesterday at Saddleback College to the second floor.
It's like he suddenly discovered that there's some air up there.
Man, there's some air up there. He took the wheelchair elevator over there that we got. Oh, he almost flushed that, and that's going to be a nice one to earn him 2 at the stripe. Boy, he almost dunked on his man and the defender.
I tell you what, Kenny, that's how you set the tone, though. You set the tone with your team, and you set the tone with the other team.
Oh, yeah, he got me juiced now. That was a nice attempt. But again, the Rams doing what Rams do, trying to push the pace. Horns first. Weaver down on the paint. Nice inside pass, and Grant can't finish it. Tough night for Grant so far. Dribble handoff to Fell.
And he wants the ball.
Yes, he does. Nice move by Latu, but he can't finish on the pull-up jumper at the nail. And you got Rams beating Renegades back. Turns into an open three that's no good. Rebound Rams. Grant left wide open. Another offensive board, and I said it from the beginning. The offensive energy on the glass by the Rams has been outstanding. And the Renegades are going to have to find some energy themselves, and that's why you bring in Deuce Henderson. He takes the deep three. No good, but great hustle. Oh, and that's going to be tapped out. Good hands by Weaver, and it goes off of Fomuso. And we'll have a timeout, so we'll take one here on GoGaze.com and be right back after this. Welcome back to GoGaze.com. BC basketball, live from the Gil Bishop Sports Arena. If you have some time and Google Gil Bishop and see how many amazing contributions he's made to the legacy of Bakersfield College, let alone Bakersfield College athletics. Right now, it's about BC men's basketball. Coach McCall, it's been my first opportunity to see him with our Renegades, and I'm loving the energy that we have as we try to get back into the game. Trailing 6 points. We stayed in what looked like a man earlier, but now we're going to more of a matchup zone to cause some disruption of rhythm, but great job by Malvo. Jordan Malvo with the amazing move. Best way to break down the zone is penetration. Phil has been very aggressive. Gets it to Henderson. Henderson back to Phil. Nice bucket. Nice two-man game by the big fellas. 42-48 Rams. Sheldon Grant. Back over to Malvo. Malvo. Now at the top is Hankins. Back to Grant. This matchup zone causing some issues for a second. But you got the deep three, and that's going to be an air ball. Oh, and the Renegades turn it right back over as Perry takes extra steps. And that's what one of the points were that I talked about earlier. The team that turns the ball over less in the second half is going to be the team that wins the game.
That's right.
Have to find a way to minimize those if you're the Renegades, but after you make them, you got to turn up the energy on the defensive level and create some. Dribble handoff up top. Usually you get a penetration in the back cut. Grant with the deep three, and that's going to be off, and it's a foul. Great effort by Ali Fell. He's out of Española, New Mexico, Española High School.
You know, and I can see the Rams being at this point of the game trying to open this game up. And they're going to take a few more three-point shots. But they didn't have that high a percentage in other than that last shot before the half where they iced it.
Right, and they're 3 of 12 right now from three, so definitely not something that they want to approach. Nice move by Phil. I thought he was fouled. Renegades cutting into this lead. Chavez out with the front. Back to Phil at the high post. Phil now into Henderson. Henderson looking to be aggressive. Oh, and they called the travel. He's taking that drop step without
he's taking that
the
drop
dribble.
step. That's right. It was the right call. It's a good move. But you got to take that bounce.
Yeah, you got to take that power bounce before you take that second step. And that's 2 straight turnovers for the Renegades.
But, you know, of course, if you're in the NBA, you get away with it.
Oh, yeah. JUCO, you're not getting away with it. Nice move, and that looked like travel down there as well as he changed pivot foots, but no call. Rebound, Renegade.
Good Renegades avoided a foul there.
Yes, it was. Oh, nice hands inside by Hankins. He's been playing some great D. Oh, nice finish by Jordan Clayton. And they get that lead back up to 6 points, 50-44, with 12:44 remaining to play. Ball into the high post. Nice entry pass to Perry. And that's what they've been trying to execute, and they get it done to perfection as Perry seals very well inside the paint.
And that was a good shot because they collapsed quickly.
All right, so the zone defense for the Renegades working pretty much because the deep threes aren't falling. Rebound for Musso. Chavez looking to break them down. Can't get the bucket. Rebound fell, and his energy on the glass has been amazing. And you can see Coach McCall loves that as he earns an additional opportunity. So now coming in for the Renegades will be Brooks. And going out will be God Will Fomuso. So we'll take another timeout. We'll have a timeout as well on GoGaze.com. When we come back, we'll talk about some action that's happening on campus. All right, we are back on GoGaze.com with BC men's basketball. They trail 46-50 to have possession on the baseline. Entry pass to Phil. Phil with the nice move, and he's been attacking the paint and getting rewarded as he'll be going back to the free throw line.
You know, and I don't know what they saw at halftime, but they're definitely trying to take advantage of it with this athlete, and he's executing.
Absolutely. Speaking of athletes, our Bakersfield College Renegades Athletes of the Week, Jacob Perez from cross country. did his thing. We also had Alexandra Watts of BC women's volleyball. You know, volleyball concluded their season yesterday with the loss in the SoCal Regionals against Long Beach City College, man. Kudos to Coach Farrar on another tough season. You know, always definitely about more than wins and losses when it comes to coach.
Yeah, you know, he no matter what type of athletes he brings in, they're always competitive.
Absolutely. So we have a foul on the baseline. And that foul is going to be on Markel Brooks. Be taken out on the baseline. Now the Renegades look to be staying in that man that they were in earlier, but that gives up a deep three and no good. Clayton with the rebound, and Clayton's been pretty effective for the Rams. They continue to try to hold on to this lead that they have as they up 52-48. Nice bounce pass in the finish by Brooks. All right, Renegades trailing 2. Coach McCall hasn't sat down. I don't think he ever sits down.
No, he doesn't. I told you, like I said, he's a silent sixth man.
Oh, yeah.
But he's not silent.
Nice penetrate and dish, but again, the three has not been there for Victor Valley. And if you're the Renegades, you got to find a way to take advantage because they're not making shots, and that's how you do it. Gustavo Chavez, the freshman out of West High School, 6'1", freshman out of West High School.
And you have to understand, he's on the floor for a reason, and on that shot you saw it. He's there for a reason.
Nice offense by the Rams, and I did think that was a foul, and they did catch Henderson as he bumped him with the body. And that referee right there is none other than the great Snacks.
Snacks.
DJ Snacks from the radio. I just noticed DJ Snacks out there. One of our local voices on the air. First free throw's good by Clayton. The second free throw is good by Clayton. So now Clayton is up to 13 points. He's their leading scorer, shooting 6 of 13. But how about Chavez trying to get it? And nice finish. And followed by Markel Brooks. He squeezed that in. Oh. You know, so at the break, we'll talk about some legends that we had in the building as our halftime guest. But right now, we got to find a way to get a stop, and the Rams finally knocked down a deep three. And that one was Sheldon Grant. Let's see if that will get him going because he's been kind of cold. But Chavez is saying he needed a heat check because he's been on.
Right.
That's off. Fell with the rebound. Looked like he was hitting the head. No call. Outlet to Chavez.
And you have to give it to the Rams. They are crashing the boards on every shot.
Absolutely. That's the reason why they have this three-point lead that they do have. They're shooting a horrid percentage from three, but the extra effort and energy on the glass is earning them extra opportunities. Oh, and fell with the turnover. Has his pockets picked. Great job by the Renegades getting back, but it leads to a deep three, and it is good. 59-54 with 8:33 to play in the second half. Renegades looking to find a way to get over the hump against the Rams. Perry, high screen and roll, attacking a little out of control, and that's going to be a block by Gomez. And then they beat the Renegades back,
And that looked like a travel. He got away with that one.
I mean, again, you see the Rams continuing to dive on the floor. It's good to see Phil finally match that energy to earn that possession right there, because the Renegades are going to need every possession moving forward with 8:08 to play. Phil will get his first break of the second half. Ollie Phil leading the Renegades in scoring tonight, 4 of 9. Has 7 rebounds as well. Latu gets it over to Chavez. Chavez to Henderson. Henderson has been hot, but that's no good. Grant gets it over to Jones. Jones with the deep 3. No good. Rebound Henderson. Henderson over to Latu. Latu to Chavez. Chavez with the deep 3, and it's a misfest right now. Coach Fun and the Rams looking to slow it down and run some clock, knowing that they have this 5-point lead with 7:25 to play. And that's going to be a turnover, and that wasn't too fun for Coach Fun. What, that was a quick break for Ollie Phil. You got to get him back on the floor if you're Coach McCall. Probably just a little quick coaching nugget timeout as he's back. So Latu and Phil looking to work the high screen and roll. Phil gets it over to Chavez. Chavez back to Latu. Oh, and Phil with the turnover. Skip over in a deep 3, and now it seems like the Rams can't miss as Marcus Gomez knocks down another 3. Chavez looking to answer, and the Renegades can't hit.
And Chavez has the green light to shoot that shot, so it's not falling.
Yeah, I mean, and they're good looks, and you have to take them. So while we have a quick break, talk about our halftime guest. We had the great Bobby Humphrey, former Alabama and defensive Bronco, as your halftime guest. How was that?
Right, and I tell you what, folks, we had him. He's here in the building with us tonight. He is an old, long-time friend, childhood friend of our own coach, Greg McCall, and he's here to support him. He was in town for the Baltimore Raven football game that they played in Los Angeles against the Chargers.
Nice, and he drove up to Bake to see his buddy.
Right, on his way back home, he decided to stop and see his friend and watch him play at his new college.
Right, so Bobby Humphrey, the father of defensive back Marlon Humphrey, who actually, got a little banged up this weekend in the game. He's one of my favorite players. I love his energy, but Bobby Humphrey was also one of my favorite players as a kid. I just wasn't a huge Alabama fan.
Right.
But, I always had love for the defensive backs.
But you know what that says, Kenny, is that, especially about Coach McCall, a lot of times it's about who you are and what you've done, and other times it's about who you are able to attract and who you are able to bring to the table.
Who you bring to the table.
Yes.
Wow, we got legends in the building.
And we'll continue to have legends, because that's not the only connection. And that sets well not only for the school but for the students.
Absolutely.
The opportunities that they are going to get.
Absolutely. It's the exposure that students get. It's all about the students. We talk about that in all of our broadcasts. Not to be lost. It's all about the students. So the deep 3 by the Rams is no good. 55-62. Renegades trying to find a way to chop into this lead. Deep 3 from Perry, and finally we get one to go, and that might be the first 3 to fall in the second half.
Right.
58-62. Renegades looking to turn up the defensive pressure, playing a man defense against the Rams. Rams spent the majority of the game not shooting very well, and now have been hitting everything until that air ball.
Yeah, and that was way off.
Latu looking to attack. Nice attack. And we have a 2-point game and a timeout by the Victor Valley College Rams. I almost called them everything except who they are.
And we'll stay right here. Kenny, I cannot emphasize enough, again, that this was we were talking a moment ago about what you attract and what you bring to the table. Look at the fans in the bleachers. We actually have a full bleacher of fans.
Right, and this is a beautiful experience to see, the men be supported, because sometimes it goes in waves. Sometimes the women have a bigger crowd, the men have a bigger crowd.
Right.
It's good to see early support as the season begins, because this is still the early first quarter of the season for the BC men's basketball team.
And we're talking about this is just the first season, and this is markedly different than last season at the beginning. So a lot of excitement here at the college.
Absolutely. And a quality brand of basketball as we chipped away at this lead and trail by 2 points as we get back to action with 5:04 to play here on GoGates.com. Definitely want to continue to thank our sponsors at Valley Strong Credit Union, Luigi's, and everywhere else. Carpet Outlet Plus, all the people who help us be successful and have these amazing broadcasts. Our Go Gates staff and BC Athletics staff definitely need all the kudos in the world. Wow, nice attack by Clayton, but he can't finish. Latu with the teardrop is going to be blocked from behind by Clayton. Coach Fun calling in the offense. They're going to run it with Clayton out front. Now to get it to Jones. Jones has stayed on that right wing pretty much all night. Now you got Hankins out at the top. High screen and roll. Nice adjustment by the Renegades in this matchup zone. Nice closeout, but that's going to be a huge three by LaTravion Jones. Perry with the step back three. He's chased off of it. Fell with the deep three. And right back at you. Wow. Amazing shot by Ollie Fell. This kid has it all.
And again, you're looking at a Renegade team. This year, last year, the confidence level has changed tremendously.
So right there, Julian, you had a situation where they inbounded the ball in the Rams, and it goes off of the Rams player.
And
the
we got the call.
They hesitated, and they finally give him the call.
Wow,
so amazing job by the players advocating for that call, because had they not caused the uproar, it might have went the other way, nonetheless.
The coach started it.
Absolutely. Perry with the deep three.
Deep three.
Oh, and that's going to be travel.
He held the ball too long.
Yep, and Dante King, he had an opportunity and stutter step into that layup. And DJ Snacks hit him with the travel. Nearly a 5-second call, and it's inbounded. Renegades with the trap. 3:47 to play. Jones out to the left wing. Foreign territory for him, as he's been on the right wing. High screen and roll. Clayton with the jumper. Oh, and that was a foul. I saw it, but it was a late whistle as Perry caught the shooter, Clayton, on the head.
Yeah, that wasn't a foul. That was a hack. Hacker Shack, man.
So Jordan Clayton will be going to the line for two. First one is no good. Clayton, the 6'4" sophomore out of Summit High School in Rancho. Second one is good. And we have a 3-point game. The biggest lead of all night has been 7. And it's been in between 6 and 3 for the most part. Renegades haven't been able to get over the hump because they keep turning the ball over. And you can see Coach McCall coaching him up.
Yeah, he's telling him not to go in like that. If you're not going to shoot it, you need to dish it.
Right. You have to be decisive.
Yes.
Basically is what he's telling him. You can't be halfway or you're going to make that turnover. Great job by the Renegades. Controlled by Phil. 3 out to Perry. Perry comes up short. Rebound. Nice effort. And the Renegades will get it back out. Back out to Perry. And it's good.
Unbelievable. That was some amazing basketball.
Amazing effort. And I'm going to tell you, the main person putting in the work was God Will Fomuso with the tips and extra effort in the paint to get the ball back out to the shooters. Him and Ollie Fell putting in the extra effort in the paint on the offensive glass, matching that energy that we said they need.
Yes.
You don't climb back into this and tie this football or basketball game up. I'm sorry, guys. The season just ended yesterday for football. But you don't climb back into this contest and tie this up without that kind of energy on the offensive glass.
And, and they're playing like they know exactly where they are right now in the game and what they need to do. And that is exactly what they're doing.
And now I got to ask you a question. Julian, wouldn't it be great if players played with that intensity from the start? Don't you? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm an intensity guy.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather run out of gas later
Right.
than have something in the tank. You know what I mean? Like, I love the intensity that I'm seeing on the glass right now in this last possession. We need that possession or energy every possession.
Yeah. And, we won't take it away from this game because the Rams came out so energetic.
Right.
The Renegades had to match it to stay in the game.
Absolutely. Hey, energy is contagious.
Yes.
That's what they say. Positive energy or negative. So, great effort by the Renegades to fight back in. And you can tell, like we said, Coach McCall hasn't sat down all night. You know he got energy.
And, I mean, he is literally on the floor.
Oh, yeah, I love it. I love it. Sheldon Grant gets it over to Clayton. Clayton has been running the point pretty much for this offense, and that's a tough call for Leviticus Latou, who's just trying to fight. But he did body him up. And DJ Snacks made sure to get him.
Well, I tell you, there's a lot of action going on, Kenny, away from the ball. And if you catch some of that, these guys are throwing hands and elbows and everything.
Elbows, little hip checks.
Yes.
Nice screen up top. Oh, and that's another tough foul by Leviticus Latou. And Coach McCall may be upset because Fomuso was right there with his hands extended to block that shot.
Right.
You probably don't need to reach to get that foul if you're Latou. Nonetheless, 2:23 to play, 66-66, and Grant makes that free throw. Grant is now up to 8 points on 3 of 9 shooting. Second one is up and good for Sheldon Grant. All right, so the Renegades trailing again, trailing by 2. Latou is up, and they're looking to run that baseline screen. Perry looking like a young Reggie Miller running that baseline, but we get it to Ollie Fell, and that's no good at the line. Sheldon Grant. They've consistently ran high screen and roll, but now they run too high and screen down, trying to get shooters open. Good defense by Henderson.
Great defense.
Great defense by Lyndall Deuce Henderson. And they're trying to get the flare screen, and now they set another screen, but that's a nice shot by Sheldon Grant. 1:35 to play, 66-70. Renegades trailing by 4, needing the possession here. High screen and roll by Fell. Oh, and Latou with the turnover. Wow, Ollie Fell gets the nice block. That was a huge block to secure another possession. And Henderson, coast to coast, leave it up to Little Lyndall. can't call him little no more. He's 6'7". I remember when he was little. So we have a 2-point game with 1 minute to play, and the Renegades have extended this matchup zone. 2-3 zone, and they're going to penetrate, and they get a nice job inside. And that's the one tough thing about the zone. You can't allow people to penetrate.
Right.
And we just opened the gate. Who in the heck left the gate open?
They were trying to avoid the foul, so that's why he was able to get in the way he did.
Oh, Latu looks to try to capitalize. It's a 4-point game. We might need to foul with 25 seconds on this shot clock, and that's what Coach McCall is asking for. We're going to foul, and they will go to the line to try to extend this lead in the round. So 72-68. Renegades had plenty of opportunities to chip away into this lead with some unfortunate turnovers led to issues and scores for the Victor Valley Rams. They said, I'm going to quit calling them Victorville.
Yeah.
Victor Valley. So Jordan Clayton is the leading scorer for Victor Valley with 17, but Sheldon Grant is now up to 13 points. We talked about him being at 4 points for the longest, and he went on a run. Five-point game. This will make it 6 if it counts, and it does. So the Renegades will need to score quick. Latu takes the deep three, and that's no good. Rebound, and that's going to be controlled by the Rams until he stepped on the line. So crucial conflict for the Renegades, and I'm not talking about the old rap group that's saying, hey, in the middle of the barn. Crucial conflict on the basketball court, and we'll have a Renegade timeout. We'll take a timeout too and be back on GoGaze.com. All right, welcome to BC Men's Basketball on GoGaze.com. The Renegades trailing 68-74 with 17 seconds left. Had an opportunity, a couple of opportunities to get back into this contest. However, some turnovers by Leviticus Latu and a couple of others have put us into a dark space. But if we can capitalize right now and get a quick foul, we may have an opportunity for another possession.
And that's exactly what you needed, a quick score, quick foul.
Henderson gets the ball into Fomuso. And it's a nice finish by Fomuso. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Renegades get the bucket, making it a 4-point game. And we'll stay here, because this is a game where, you love the energy level in the second half on the glass late, but that's why I made a point to highlight that early.
Right.
My basketball career ended in JV after in high school, right? I'm not the basketball guru, but I did play a little point guard, man. And one of the points that I always made was to contribute on the defensive end and try to contribute on rebounding. Extra energy and extra effort contributes to extra possessions for your guys who can score the ball and get those baskets. So, you'd like to see that effort and energy early because it leads to extra possessions. Right now, we're 2 possessions down, and I really feel like those early energy plays that the Victor Valley College Rams had led to this 4-point lead based on that energy level on the glass.
Well, that's what happened at the beginning of the game. Because the Renegades surged out, got a lead, got control early. It was that energy that kept the Rams in.
Yep. And kudos to Coach Flynn and his staff for getting them to have that sustained energy level. Now it's going to be important for the defense of the Renegades to try to secure an extra possession right here. And that's a good no call, but we need a foul, and that's going to be Perry. And it'll be a free throw shooting contest with 11 seconds to go.
Well, that was a good foul. I think that foul came probably a second and a half late, but it came.
So Sheldon Grant, he's been very active in the second half. We talked about him starting off slow, but he was their leading scorer the previous game, and you can kind of see why. He's a player that continues to have that sustainability over the course of a game to finish as he's going to the free throw line. And if he can make this, I want to say he's made 6 straight free throws. And he does. You know, so with 11 seconds to go, 6-point game, and that will definitely put the Renegades into a dark spot after the turnover with 7 seconds left and trailing 2 possessions. So the Renegades won't foul, and that will do it as the Victor Valley College Rams come in and shock the Renegades to earn their second win on the season. The Renegade men will fall to 4-4 on the year. Great effort by multiple guys. I got to tell you, I'm very impressed with Ollie Fell. I know he was on the team last year, but watching his effort on the offensive glass, he was one of the players that turned up his energy on the offensive glass for the Renegades in the second half.
Yes, I am like you. I am beyond impressed with Mr. Feld. I think, again, we got a lot of season left.
Yeah.
And so these guys are still developing. You know, both teams are still developing. But I do believe in the chances of our Renegades. We're going to see some good basketball as this season progresses.
Absolutely, because I'm definitely impressed with what I've seen out of the team as a whole under Coach McCall. I definitely love his energy and the way that he's coaching guys up. You know, unfortunately, just a situation where 3 energy plays wins the game for Victor Valley College and the Renegades fall.
Yep, and you know, again, just like we spoke earlier, we were talking about a coach who's brand new, who's bringing in energy, and he's bringing so much more, just like our halftime guest. That was really exciting to have. I wish we would have had time to have him on the air, but we do have his interview. You may see that at some point.
Absolutely. Special thanks to the Humphrey family. BB Gang, BB Gang.
That's right.
You know, but this has been Kenny Calvin and Dr. Julian Wilson.
Bakersfield College Athletics thanks you for watching this broadcast. For more BC Athletics sports videos, highlights, and replays, subscribe to Bakersfield College Athletics on YouTube. And for news, live broadcasts, and schedule information across all our sports, visit GoGades.com.